Yeah? You gonna pick that up for us?
I don't know. This is normally Eric's shtick.
I know, but look, I saw you grab him for it.
Well, I don't know if he's a bitey fella.
No, he's not. If he does, he just pinch your skin. Grab each side of him.
I pinned him down. Does that count?
No, not really.
Beetle. Nothing fun.
There you go.
Oh, it's a fatty.
Look at that.
Boob's going Eric style here on the crew of the scarab beetle.
We're doing our job again this morning, which is sitting and waiting. And this time we have friends, the cows.
Been mooing all morning.
So we've been here for 2 hours now, waiting for teams, which is not our longest stint.
It's another warm summer morning, as you can see.
And we're waiting for the pack rafters to come down this stream and head into this canyon.
What we're hoping is they haven't already passed us in the night. We can only really film when it's light up. So we got up when the sun got up, and we're just really hoping that they didn't slip by us just before the sun got up.
Our strategy is that we measured the timings last night, the last time we had signal. There's no signal out here for the tracker. And we picked a point, and I'm assuming that if the teams had come by, we would have been jumped on top of by the other media. Somebody would have woke us up or something would have happened, because this is a nice little spot to film.
But not everybody knows about this, do they? It is between checkpoints. It is a bit out of the way,
Yeah.
which is what we do. We do go out of the way for the more interesting shot, but this is the risk. Is that you have no checkpoint to know that they're definitely going to come to, or that other people will come to. So we just got to hope that we've estimated correctly.
We're gonna sit here until the cows come home. You better come bearing information that's relevant.
35 minutes? Is that relevant for you?
That will work. We were about to throw rocks at you if you just like, I don't know.
They're basically at the start of the river mouth at the dam for the last checkpoint. So it should be 30 minutes, 35 minutes.
This is Seagate, right?
Yeah. You didn't miss the winters, don't worry.
Oh man, it crosses your mind when you've been sitting in
Yeah.
it for 2 hours.
They must have stopped and slept.
Yeah.
Or there's a huge push on the wind across that big lake last night and they just committed to it.
Wow.
But I don't know. They could be here theoretically quicker if they look at this and say, we're not going to paddle down this and we're going to run the road. But here's the choke point where it's the only way in.
Wait, what?
Here's the choke point where
No,
it's
but
the only way into the
You're
dam.
telling me that they could miss us and drop down behind me into the canyon?
They have to get in the canyon here at this water feature.
Is that mandatory or just because of the landscape?
Unless they're going to 200, 300 foot jump into the river.
They could have easily gone behind me and scrambled down.
That's the only place they can scramble down. Because the rest of it's vertical wall.
Eric is going into camera position here. It's like a perfect slot for you.
Yeah. Granted, it's been washed by water so much it's like holding on to glass.
This doesn't make you look like the smartest person on earth. Is there a good shot down there?
Yeah. I mean, I'm closer.
Can you
I
get
think the same shot is from there, just closer.
Can you get back up?
Huh?
Can you get back up?
Not sure yet. Wedge root.
I feel like we should advise But you should not do this at home. Or not at home. Just don't do that. Whatever that was. That is a definitely for Eric only move. So it's 8:30 in the morning. We've been waiting for 2 hours, and we believe that they're about 15-20 minutes away. We won't know until they get here. I think Eric's looking. Where's Eric? I think Eric's looking for another camera position. We're just checking it out right now, seeing if we can get the best spot. What you doing all suited up for, Brad?
Well, Viv, today I'm going to hang out in Fremont Canyon, banking on the fact that racers are going to make smart decisions, and that I'm simply spending the day more as a casual, relaxing in this beautiful spot here in central Wyoming. If they don't make smart decisions, then it's going to be my job to implement myself into the race, provide a little assistance, basically do everything I can to allow them to continue on, because there's an element of risk.
So, why the special suit?
The water's 65 degrees, or for everybody that doesn't use Fahrenheit, gotta do some quick math, it's about 14 to 15 degrees, and any amount of time that I have to spend in there, I don't know, it gets cold quick and I get cold easy. So I'm going to use this to take care of myself. I could be here most of the day, and I likely will be, and the suit just provides me that little bit of extra protection that I'm going to need in case I do have to get in the water.
So can you show us the feature that you're really scared about?
I wouldn't necessarily scared about, but there's a feature of concern.
So that's the plug that you're worried about.
And the shelf underneath.
Going in there and then under that.
Yeah, so as you come over, there's a pin hazard there where that rock is. It's easy to get a foot entrapment, but if you come around it to the left side, you could end up just underneath this rock shelf, and the water's kind of at that level where if it was a little bit higher, it'd be perfect because you'd float over top of it. It wouldn't be a big issue. If it was a little bit lower, you'd recognize that it's a bigger issue than you probably realize. But right now, it's kind of right in that perfect red zone, which is going to be deceiving for teams.
We got Seagate in first place in the Adventure Racing World Championships, coming into the canyon and the pack raft, and we're going to follow them for a little ways as they move through. The idea behind the pack raft is to actually paddle the water bits and walk around the hazards and other such objects. So they're assessing the situation, seeing if they'll take these lines or if they're going to walk around.
I'm here at the mouth of the river heading into Fremont Canyon. So it looks like we've got one of the Swedish teams here trying to make a route selection. Whether or not they'll paddle, we'll see. It looked like they paddled only the smaller, flatter sections, nothing with a significant feature through the water here. This will be the third place Swedish team. We'll just pan out and give you an opportunity to see what the racers are deciding as they navigate this tricky water section.
Sorry.
That's okay. Just do what you need to do, man. Give her the rope. Pass her the rope. No, hold on to the rope. Okay? Okay, hold the rope.